Hi everyone, welcome back to
mate.
Lost on the Couch. On the end you have Hassan, up next is Zola,
Hassan.
then Audrey, and then David, which is me. Welcome.
He is David.
We're going to watch Lost Season 5, Episode 6. It's called
She is not Zola. She
316? 316? How would you say that?
Hassan.
David.
316.
That's
These two
an
on the
area
end
code
don't
somewhere.
316.
316?
8, 15, 23, 45.
42.
316.
Forgot 4 in the beginning. Yeah,
Is it called 316 because the episode's about Locke's sacrifice?
Well,
No.
what does 316 have to do with sacrifice?
It's about March 16.
Well, his name is John, and then John
That balloon scared me.
316
John 316.
in the Bible.
Ooh.
is
I
about-
believe!
It's literally about Jesus sacrificing himself,
It
and
is.
like the last episode was about Locke sacrificing
Oh, it
himself,
is?
and
That's
his name is
I
John.
love it.
John 316.
Ooh.
Alright, well.
We got the
I
big
was-
I
brain.
believe-
That's like the meme, you know, with the big brain.
I
That's
was
your
trying to do
yeah.
some math in my head of like, if you multiply 316 by 316, does it equal the numbers?
Well,
Like-
16 is a number.
Yeah, but if you multiplied it together, does it equal that long
That's a
number?
good question.
No.
We should try it. Last episode, a major character died. Who died?
Locke.
No.
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Did she actually die, or was she just talking about chocolate?
I think she's dead then.
She said, "I can't have chocolate before dinner."
The way Zola just said that, she's like, I think she's dead.
Dead is dead.
Gen Z over here. She dead.
What happened last episode?
John died.
No. We need
John
one
died.
sentence. John did not die last episode.
The timekeeper met
What's her name?
the Scottish guy. Desmond.
Eloise Hawkins. Hawking.
Hawking.
That sentence
Named
was
after
wonderful.
the Scottish guy.
The Scottish guy met the timekeeper. What show was
It's so funny.
Like we are on season 5.
Yeah, and you don't know Desmond's name.
Sorry. I forget his name.
I honestly was confused.
So was I. For
You're
a
like,
second.
Scottish guy? What the hell?
Timekeeper. I was like, is that a metaphor?
Eloise.
Anyways.
Okay, any sentences from Zola?
Yes.
That's a pretty sentence.
Yes, period is a sentence. If you want that to be your sentence, we'll move on.
Move on.
Audrey.
Dan told Charlotte never to return or she'd die.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he
It
did.
happened this episode. Charlotte said that he said that.
Okay, well, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay. You guys have all failed.
I was
Your
trying
story.
really hard to do one sentence, okay?
I don't even know if I could do a sentence. now.
Exactly.
Locke moved the island.
Did he, though?
But we don't know that
Oh,
either.
he moved the steering wheel.
He
thing.
pushed the wheel, the frozen
I
donkey.
can't
It's a
say
cog.
that
What do you mean it's a cog?
It's a wheel.
It's not a wheel. It's a cog.
it does. I'm gonna be on
Or
the
a
cog
gear.
side of this.
This episode's called 316. Zola said it's about John 316. Anybody else? Anyone want to throw in some
Mine was
ideas?
Zola. She's right.
I like the idea about the area code. That's kind of cool.
Nah, 316 is. I don't even know.
It's
All
an
right.
area code somewhere.
317 is Indianapolis.
Is 316 LA?
No, it's 312
LA
and
is
2.
323.
323
213,
310
yeah.
626 424
Yeah.
878.
818?
818, sorry.
Well, I'm excited for this episode. We have something we're going to open afterwards, so stick around to the end to watch us opening it. Here we go. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already. Do it right now before we start. And click like. Well, even if you haven't watched this yet, you can like the other videos. Then come back. If you like this one, you like this one. And if you really like us, you can support us on Patreon, and we'd really love it. Okay.
You like the video. You can like it now.
You can go ahead and like it now. All right, here we go. 316, 3, 2, 1.
What the heck?
Are any of his bones sticking out?
See what it said?
Yeah.
I wish. Into the woods. Da, 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 da.
That early. Okay.
How did you even know it was deep?
Yeah, right? What a fool.
They're back. It's a flash forward.
Hey, can you hear me?
Are we?
Yeah. We're back. What happened?
Where's Aaron?
46,
That was
Whoa.
quick.
right?
What is that? Like a lighthouse symbol? Oh.
Oh, is it detecting the
What is this
magnetic
The Dharma
post from
Initiative
the island?
called it the lamppost. This is how they found the island.
Dun dun dun. You gotta have a pretty fast way to get there though before it moves again.
All right, I apologize if this is confusing. The room we're standing in was constructed over a unique pocket of electromagnetic energy. That energy connects to similar pockets all over the world. A very clever fellow built this pendulum. This fellow presumed that the island was always moving. This man and his team created a series of equations where it is going to be at a certain point in time. Windows, as it were, that while open, provide a route back. Yours closes in 36 hours.
You're all going back to the island, willingly?
Yes.
I came here to deliver a message. Daniel Faraday. He said that only you could help him. He didn't say Jack. He didn't say Son. He didn't say Ben. He said you.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Desmond, but the island isn't done with you yet.
This woman cost me 4 years of my life because you told me that I was supposed to go to that island.
She's like, yeah, and I was right, and I'm right again.
These people, they're just using us. They're playing some kind of game and we are just the pieces. You say the island's not done with me. Well, I'm done with the island.
As a commercial airliner flying from LA to Guam, Nigeria Airways, Flight 316. You all need to be on it. You need to recreate as best you can the circumstances that brought you there in the first place.
So that's it.
No, that's not all, Jack. At least, not for you.
What's this?
It's John Locke's suicide note.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Well, why would you? Obituaries don't see fit to mention when people hang themselves, Jack.
Why would he kill himself?
There are many reasons, I'm sure. But the only one that matters is this.
The island
He is going to
wanted
help
him
you. John is going to be a proxy.
A substitute for who?
You need to give John something of your father's.
My father has been dead for 3 years. You want me to... And to give it to Locke? He's in a coffin! This
Like,
is
that's what I
ridiculous.
Oh, stop thinking how ridiculous it is. And start asking yourself whether or not you believe it's going to work. That's why it's called a leap of faith, Jack.
I don't understand. What's he gonna give Locke?
What did she say to you, Jack?
Nothing that matters.
Thomas the Apostle. He refused to acknowledge the resurrection. He just couldn't wrap his mind around it. He needed to touch Jesus' wounds to be convinced.
So was he?
We're all convinced sooner or later, Jack.
So
Where are you
John's
going?
gonna be alive then when they get back to the island.
Oh,
That's what I
I
was
made a promise to an old friend of mine. Just a loose end that needs tying up.
What's that mean?
He's gonna try to go kill Penny.
Big yikes.
Want to tell me why you took off this time, right?
Anywhere I go is somewhere better than here.
Take off again, they're gonna throw you out of here, right?
But what would I do without my magic shows?
Hey, magic shows her.
Okay. Those were your fathers.
Can I take them?
Be my guest.
He's gonna be like, hi, son.
Okay.
What are you doing here?
Are you still going back to the island?
Yeah, I think I am.
If you want me to go with you, you will never ask me about Aaron. Do you understand, Jack?
The hell?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I feel like she gave him to Claire's mom.
I know. Ew.
Claire always does this in the worst moments.
Claire?
I mean, Kate and Kate.
So Aaron doesn't need to go back back to the island?
I guess they said recreated as
Yeah,
much as
that's
possible.
true.
You might want to consider hiking boots.
Those were my father's. My mother wanted to have the funeral as soon as I landed back in LA. I had these old white tennis shoes. He wasn't worth a nice pair of shoes to me.
So why don't you get rid of them? Why hold on to something that makes you feel sad?
What about your toy plane, Kate?
So
Jack, are you there?
Yeah, what's up? Is everything all right?
I've been sidetracked, and I need you to pick up Doc's body and take it to the airport.
Why? What's happened to you?
Just do it, please.
he better not have killed Penny.
Ew.
Ben said to give you the van. I gotta pull around back. Give me about 5 minutes.
Hello, Jack.
I would die. This is so weird.
Cinderella?
Wherever you are, John, you must be laughing your ass off. And I'm actually doing this. This is even crazier than you are. You can have that back. I've already heard everything you had to say, John. You wanted me to go back, I'm going back.
What if the letter says, don't go back?
Rest in peace.
Sir, if you just bear with me. The reason for transporting Mr. Bentham to Guam?
These were his wishes.
Please sign here.
Going to Guam.
My condolences. I'm sorry you lost your friend.
Why does that girl look so familiar?
Thank you.
See the server at that restaurant in Tunisia or something?
We haven't seen him yet, but
Son, hey.
You're surprised to see me? There's even a chance that Jin is alive. I have to be on that plane.
So Virgin told you not to come back.
Oh, I see. Instead of Kate being in handcuffs, it's gonna be Saeed now.
good job.
There are 78 seats open.
No. How about those seats?
So these people just want to get to their destination. Why would you not want them to be able to travel?
It doesn't matter why. They can take the next plane. Hurry.
How did Hurley get out of jail?
How did you know about
Remember
that?
the lawyer said
Oh,
there was no
last time
case
here,
for
right?
3 years.
Oh, that's true.
I'm glad that you're here, man.
Welcome to your air. Thank you, sir. Yes, ma'am.
I like that Hurley bought all those seats.
Hold up, wait, please. Thank you for not closing it. Wait, what's he doing here?
This is how it's gonna have to be.
No one told me he was going to be here. Who told you to be here, Hugo?
Are you Jack Shepard, Seat 8C?
Yes.
Security found this while screening your cargo.
The letter? Oh my gosh.
Don't go back. I think you're right, Audrey.
And the other people on this plane, what's gonna happen to them? Who cares?
That is the worst human alive. Someone punch him in the face again. I've never seen someone get beat up so many times in a TV show.
I feel like I would be so nervous on this plane because it's like how
You know it's gonna crash.
yeah, or like how, somehow they're gonna.
Where's Desmond?
He didn't want anything to do with it.
He also wasn't on the original flight.
Yeah, he's like the one person who doesn't have to go back.
Pretty crazy, huh? Hurley, Saeed being on the same plane. How did they end up here?
They bought a ticket.
Oh yeah, great answer, Kate.
You don't think if it means something that somehow we're all back together?
He sounds like Log.
We're on the same plane, Jack. Doesn't make us together.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Akira Air. This is your Captain Frank
Never
J.
is it that
Lapidus,
clear.
and on behalf of the entire
Frank
flight
J.
crew,
Lapidus.
currently, we're right on schedule, flying at a very comfortable 30,000 feet. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Mr. Shepard, can I help you?
I need to talk to the pilot. Frank Lapidus and I are old friends, and if you could just tell him I'm on board, I'd really appreciate it.
All right. But you just have to go sit down because you can't be near the cockpit door when it's open.
Sure, I understand.
Watch it be Whitmore.
Well, hello, Doc.
What are you doing here, Frank?
I picked this gig up about 8 months ago. Sometimes I take the big birds into Delhi.
He's like, wait.
Let's say,
He's all shady.
Delhi. Wait a second. We're not going to Guam, are we?
Dun, dun, dun.
I love that line so much.
We're not going to Guam, are we?
Odyssey. Ulysses.
My mother taught me.
My mother taught me.
I can read, Jack, because it beats what you're doing.
No one's gonna ask him why his face looks
And what
like
is
that.
going to happen? You're the one that got to stay after school with Miss Hawking. Did you know that Locke killed himself? No, I didn't.
Read the note.
He found this stuff in his pocket. It's like it's following me. Feels like John needs me to read it.
Because it says don't go and
Is it because you're afraid? Afraid that he blames you? That it's your fault he killed himself? Was it my fault? No, Jackie, it wasn't your fault.
The minute he reads it, that plane's gonna crash.
Who opens a letter like that? What is that? Oh, you were right. As soon as he read it.
Dude, you might want to fasten your seatbelt.
Where'd Ben go? I think the flight attendant should have sat down and put on her seatbelt instead of closing the storage bins.
How did they crash in the same position as last time?
I want Frank.
Can you get up?
I woke up in the jungle.
You remember crashing?
Maybe it
Well,
flashed
17 tossed
them
around.
in, like the time.
That's what I was wondering.
Where's
is if
Sun
it
and
didn't-
Saeed? Where's Ben?
I was gonna say when they landed, what time did they land in? Wait a second.
They're experiencing the time skipping.
What?
Maybe when when Locke moved the island, it kept it stuck in a certain time.
Say it again.
Maybe when Locke moved the island, it kept it stuck in a certain time.
But what, in the future?
No, in the past.
In the past. That Dharma van. We got the Dharma van right up there. You can see it right there.
But the Dharma van looked brand new.
It did.
That's why. Maybe it's stuck
And
just in
Jen
that
was
past.
wearing the
But-
gear.
Oh. Like it stuck them in the past, but everyone was still there, so that would have made Jen in the past now.
So
My
I see what you're
brain
saying.
hurts
I see
with
what you're
time
saying.
travel.
So the island doesn't only move physically, but it also moves through time, and then you could just keep it in one place in one time period, too.
That's
Freeze
interesting.
it.
I think that's a great theory to be talking about as we move into the next few episodes for sure.
I'm shook.
Okay, so
That was a lot.
This episode is kind of the story of them returning back to the island, obviously. And there's a couple missing pieces that I feel like we didn't really learn about, like
Did Ben kill Penny? Why is he covered in blood?
yeah, did Ben kill Penny?
Where's Aaron?
Where's Aaron? Kate all of a sudden was like, I want nothing to do with this, and then is on his bed and is like, okay, let's go.
Don't ever ask me about Aaron.
And then Saeed was being escorted. Yeah, I love the similarities between this flight and the other flight because
The
you
comic
have
book and the guitar.
the comic book and the guitar, John as kind of like Jack's dad-ish. With the shoes, and then also Saeed being escorted. Thanks for pointing that out. I never got that my first time around there, Hassan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like
Don't you think
I
that she
never made the
also kind of
connection.
looks like Ana Lucia too?
She-
They made the cop
the-
look like her
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you're right.
because she was on the flight.
Oh, yeah.
At first, when I saw her face, I was like, "Oh, that's not Ana Lucia," but it did make it look like her for a second.
Yeah, and then Frank was on there.
And Frank,
Good old Frank, clean-shaven Frank. Don't you love him?
Does that mean Frank was on the first flight?
No, Ben wasn't
well,
on the
you know
first
what's
flight.
funny? He was
That's true.
supposed to be the pilot of the first flight.
Oh,
You remember
yeah.
that? That's
But-
another little connection.
Ben also wasn't on the first flight, and he was on it, and it was
That's
fun.
true.
But yeah, Kate's right. Where's Jen?
But Ben, like Charlie, had to go use the
I mean-
bathroom right before the plane crashed.
I think he was giving Jack space, but yeah, you're right.
But like Kate said, we don't know what happened to Sun and Saeed and Ben.
Because it was just those three that were like right there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay, Zola pointed out something really interesting I want to talk about. Jax was kind of talking the same way that John was talking about. Like, don't you think it means something that we're all just kind of like,
Here.
Yeah. It's kind of odd, I think, that, not odd, but you can see the change of Jack being like, okay, maybe we should go back to this island for some weird reason that I don't know of, but and there's all these random people who are just here at the same time. So he's kind of seeing it all as coming together. And he said something about the note. I was like following him.
He said it feels like John wants me to read it, or needs me to read it.
And what the note
And then
said?
it just said, I wish you believed me.
What
I'm
if
just
the
like,
next special
what?
person / leader after John is Jack?
Ooh, I like that theory. Sorry.
Whoa. Also, I think you're right, Zola. I was thinking the same thing about how John's not actually dead because Christian's not. Well, Christian is dead, but he's not. And if they're recreating the scenario,
Oh, okay.
then he will also be alive-ish, or a ghost, or Jacob, or whoever,
Yeah, I see.
which is interesting.
Interesting theory. So the next episode is called The Life and Death of Jeremy Bentham. And we're going to have a guest on the couch for the next episode. So you guys are going to want to see this.
Is John Locke's like pseudonym? Remember?
No.
Jeremy Bentham was the name.
Oh,
of
yes, you're right.
Oh, and we kind of learned that it was suicide. We kind of knew this already. I don't know if you guys remember, but it was talked about at the end of season 4. And what was his method of suicide?
Hanging himself.
Yeah.
I can't believe he actually did that.
Jack was legitimately concerned that it was his fault. I love the moment when he asks Ben, of all people, like,
I know.
Was it my fault?
Was it my fault? Like,
And you can see he really, like, for a second thought, did I just cause this dude to kill himself somehow? Like, yeah, you could really, I don't know. It just, the acting was insanely good, I think, in this episode.
Yeah, but it's funny because he asked like the most unempathetic person.
Exactly. That's why I think it's funny he asked Ben,
And he
but
was
he had
just
no one else.
making
He had no one
jokes.
else on the plane.
Ben
How can
literally
you read?
just said,
My
like,
mother
I don't
taught me.
care if anyone else on this plane dies.
yeah, what happens
Yeah.
to everyone else? Who cares?
Yeah.
The one, the Ben.
And then he asked
dude.
that guy if it was his fault.
Yeah.
And he's like,
I think at that point Jack would have asked anybody because
He is
he was
blunt,
really
though.
feeling it.
He's blunt though.
Ben's response was,
No.
of course it wasn't.
But you know, he's blunt. If it was his fault, he might have just looked around and been like, "Yes," but that doesn't matter.
Right.
He had to do it.
That's true. What was the name of the station?
The lamppost.
And the Dharma Initiative used it to find the island because it was always moving. We're getting some answers.
so
slowly
if
but
they can
surely.
find
And
it,
then-
then they can rescue people on it.
And the picture of the island that Jack was looking at said,
Well, they can't find
US.
it. They predict where
it
it's
said
gonna
top
be.
Yes.
secret U.S. Army.
Yes. So before these guys fall asleep completely, we're going to open a gift.
Now I'm
Oh
excited.
yeah.
Now you can wake up and be ready for the gift. Thank you to Orange Chrome for giving this. I don't know what it is, but he said to open it after season 5, episode 6, when they introduced the lamppost station.
Ooh,
Maybe
it's a lamppost.
I don't
maybe
know what it
it's
is.
like the little map thingy.
Or maybe it's a picture of
Here it is.
Jin in the Dharma uniform.
Just a picture of Jin.
Or like a painting or something.
I feel bad. Like, do you guys want to open it?
No, open it. I just want to see it.
It's probably a note that says, I wish you had believed me.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, what? I don't want to open this like Ben opened, or no, like Jack opened the note, where he might rip something inside. All right, here we go. We're gonna see it before the camera does. I don't know what it is.
Oh, just.
It's blank. Nope.
Oh, it's multiple
Open it.
posters.
Oh.
Wow! Check it out.
Oh,
See.
that's
Look
so
at all
cool.
these. I've always wanted a poster like this. I've actually always wanted one, Orange Chrome. Thank you.
Wow.
Pass me one.
Oh, here you go, Hassan. This is yours.
I'm shook.
No one can see your
Wait,
face.
so
when you
we've
do
I
seen
that.
know.
them all?
We've seen them all, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe.
No, we haven't. Which one is this one?
That's the orchid.
Oh.
That's an orchid.
What's
Can you
this
name them
one?
all?
I don't know what that
That's
one
the
is.
tree.
It's
That's
blank.
the pearl.
This is the pearl?
That
No, this is the pearl.
What's this one?
That's the hydra.
Oh yeah.
No, the animal one.
Did we ever see the fire one?
The
oh,
flame.
we did, yeah.
Mikhail.
Well, then what's that one? I thought that was the Hydra.
The
No,
looking
the
glass.
underwater
The
one.
looking glass.
Oh, the one where Charlie
Charlie.
died.
And then the bunny? That was
The
a time
area?
travel. Wait, isn't the bunny one?
Isn't the
I
bunny
know
the
we've
time
seen it.
travel?
Oh no, this is the looking glass. Sorry, this is the looking glass. Because it's Alice in Wonderland. They follow the rabbit down the looking glass.
Okay, then what is this one?
This is The Tempest, the one where they were trying to do the gas.
Oh.
The one that I got wrong on my tour. Wow, I'm hanging this up in my room.
This is
Thank you.
awesome. Thank you.
I don't know, maybe I should get this thing framed.
Oh my god.
What are you guys going to do with it? Tell Orange Chrome, what are you going to do with this
Put it
coaster?
in my wall in my office.
Oh, okay.
I'm not quite sure yet.
I should put it in front of my desk so I feel like I'm working for Dharma Initiative.
Yeah, you should make your own logo. We should make one with a couch. Yeah, this is going in my room, right above my bed. Maybe.
Hey, thank you, by the way.
My desk.
This is awesome.
Thank you, Orange Chrome, so much. And Hassan will start wearing your shirt as well, by the way.
Is he the one that got us the avocado shirt?
Yes.
Love that.
This Sunday, making an appearance, pal.
All right, it's coming back next week.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Orange Chrome. And for the rest of you, thank you for watching. We will see you next time
I blocked you.
in episode 7. Say bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye,
See you next time.
What's the reactor that falls asleep and always has a blanket? That was me tonight.
Sleepy Hannah.
That was.
How do you remember that?
I'm sleepy.